So, last session, the avant garde kept traversing northward. There, in the cold, desolate northern reaches of Draconis, they found the Great Well, did battle with the Caprathorn, a minion of the Great Beast, and were able to defeat it before the Great Beast itself showed up in an attempt to thwart you all and keep its hold on the portal to the plane of chaotic good. And specifically, the River Oceanus and its magical properties. Through some last minute maneuvers, Senti was able to plant the tree, the heart of the ley given to you so long ago in the Feywilds. And, with that, a new portal tree sprouted up as the great beast, in this almost projected form, was sent shundered away by some great river dragon of the River Oceanus. You waited a full day as Senti spent some time in the tree and eventually came out with the Staff of the Woodlands. With that, well, with that, your business up in the far reaches of Draconis seems to be currently over. And a new plan must be made. So, this is where we begin the session today.
What I was about to say. What were we looking for Damien again?
Whatever was hampering the portal to the River Oceanus was having a similar effect through just the spread of the water to Vesrial.
Okay.
One portal so close to being damaged seemed to have made their portal weaker and more susceptible to whatever happened there.
Alright.
So with this done, presumably, Vesrial will be okay.
Okay. Okay. Um, we didn't. We're still in at in the heart of the well, right?
Currently, yeah.
Okay. All right. Since he has your staff, who's been planted, Damien's stuff has been accounted for. Okay. So Damien,
Yeah.
do you think this will fix your problem?
I mean, hopefully my portal is stronger because of it. I've taken some of the water just in case, it still has some properties. But I hope so.
All right.
I
So
didn't
it's
expect.
normal to go.
I didn't expect to see that great beast at all. That was kind of terrifying.
At this point, I don't even know what I'd be expecting anymore.
Fair enough. Well, did good.
All right. Everyone ready?
Bearder gives a strong nod.
I would love to leave this place as soon as possible.
What, you don't want to deal with dragons?
Not just that, I have bad memories here. But also, no, I do not want to deal with dragons.
That is also a factor into this.
It's a big factor.
Bearder has both great
dominant
respect and
factor.
great fear of dragons.
All
Because
valid.
most of the stuff she knows about dragons, she learned from giants. Which, you know, is a biased
You
source
also
for
have
sure.
A great hate for dragons.
No, a fear and a respect for giants.
Okay, but no hate.
Not necessarily. She just knows that usually they kind of suck. But I mean, we've worked with dragons, so.
Yeah.
Faradir summoned a
True.
dragon.
Yeah.
Dragons are great.
Oh, when
She
they're
doesn't
not
dislike
trying to
them, she
kill
just
you.
knows that they could kill her very easily if they wanted to.
The Faradir has also killed the dragon.
That's true.
I think multiple at
I-
this point.
Anytime I attempt to make a backup character for this campaign, I'm like, when would I need one?
Right, Faradir just slaughters everything.
She's just, she could take so much damage. Especially now that I have the Howlgrune to get resistance to, like, physical damage. It's really nice.
Yeah, sure it is. For you.
I mean, I got nothing against anything else, really, so. Other damage I still take, except poison and cold. I am resistant to those.
Yeah.
Just gotta hit you with a wisdom saving throw.
Honestly, yeah.
That's all.
I fail those real often.
I mean, to be fair,
It
most
took-
fighters do.
Everything I had on me to not fail it during this last battle.
That was a good thing.
Yeah, I figured it was an important one.
Yeah. I wish it went off.
I'm glad it didn't, Graham. I'm glad it didn't. Okay. I think we can start making our way though.
Okay.
So we're just going back to the ship, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah. So, how are you getting back to the ship?
You've had a long rest, right?
Yes. I believe so.
Then is Senti up for a little wind walk?
Once
Since
again,
he's
we all
not-
turn to Senti.
Since he's not, I do have teleport.
Oh, or that. Either one.
Though I think Windwalk is more economical. I could just take us home and have our ship be like, well, no, because then that would take Damien to our home. That would be bad.
Damien's like, I can just swim
Yeah.
home.
Oh, he'd be swimming for a while, but yeah, he could.
God, no.
I just imagine like the first island he lands on, he's like, oh cool, a place to rest, and he like accidentally finds like one of the ruins with like a dragon living in it.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
no.
would die. Oh, you would die. Okay. Yeah. So I guess. Oh wait, Cinti, what do you mean you don't think you got a long rest?
You did.
We stayed for like
I'm pretty
24 hours. Or something, or like 12 hours.
Ooh.
Okay, then I got a long rest. I'll teleport us to the ship.
Okay.
That can't go wrong. Would you say the ship is very familiar to me?
The ship, I'd say, is probably somewhat familiar. Because it's
Just a little.
it's not a set location. It moves. You kind of know the area that it's around right now.
Yeah, so is somewhat familiar very familiar or seen casually?
I'd go seen casually.
Okay, this is bad, guys.
Nah, you got it.
Let's go. Okay.
You got it. You got it.
I mean, Sia was captain of the ship for a while.
Yeah, but it's
Nope, I
also the
don't got it.
location of where it is at. Like, it's not in the usual spot. Like, it's
We're
a
put
movable
in
thing.
a similar area.
Similar area?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay.
Oh,
It's okay. It's okay.
this is not good.
Don't roll the percentage that kills us.
Don't
It
roll
might
the
be
percent.
that. Well, at least it's not a mishap. Just be glad I didn't mishap us.
Exactly.
Hmm.
We all get ripped into atoms.
Okay. Cool. Good to know.
Uh-oh. Are we all together?
Yeah. You all grab onto each other and teleport. You feel this great emptiness in your chests as you are suddenly whisked across the plane and find yourself landing on board wooden planks. Immediately, you feel, some of you at least, start to slip and slide as you realize the wooden planks that you're on are at a slight angle and icy and cold. You appear to be in some sort of frozen bay of some sort, with a small river leading off of it, deeper into the mountains. It itself also mostly frozen. The ship you're on is greatly damaged. You can see evidence of what looks to be almost jagged ice spires that seem to like jut part of it out of the what would have been the bay and just lifted it up slightly, enough for you all to slip a little bit.
Okay, it's time for Cindy to cast Windwalk.
So Senti begins to cast Windwalk.
Um,
Okay.
I'm gonna fight a minute. Sorry.
Yeah. It's not that long. It's only, what, 10 rounds?
Yeah.
As Senti begins to cast the spell, the area itself, it's hard to see exactly where you are, as there is thick, snowy clouds and wind that has just whipped up this frenzy of ice and snow into the air. And And just your like few moments of being here, and speaking to Senti, telling her to cast Windwalk. Probably Belric and Faraday are the first to hear it. It's like this low droning sound. It becomes more apparent when all of a sudden you all hear a loud and very, very sudden crashing sound.
Uh-oh.
You look at one of the hatches at the far back of the ship, and suddenly, with one more heavy, it bursts open, and you just hear, and you see a human man, all bone and few skin, dripping and snug to his bodily form. You can see ice crystals shoot up most of the remaining form of him, up into the face and the eyes, as you see a frost-covered undead of some type. And you see at least 7, 8 more behind him. What are you all doing?
I'm gonna
Okay.
giant might.
Are you
Oh.
sure about that? How
Well,
much space is there?
how perilous is this area?
It's very icy, and it's a small ship.
It's small
Okay.
ship, very icy.
I mean, with giant might, I don't have to get bigger. I just can. And I still get the benefits of it.
Okay.
You said how many of them are there?
You see about 8 coming out of that area. You do hear other creaks and groans throughout the ship, as you realize most likely there's many, many more.
Can I make an insight check to see if they seem aggressive or like in despair?
Make an insight check, actually.
'Cause maybe these guys are just fucked up and they don't like it.
Maybe they take it
Hey,
out
that's
on us.
pretty good.
21. They just want to give you hugs.
That sounds like a lie.
I don't know how to.
I don't believe you.
Um, No, they wish to devour your flesh, specifically the flesh of sapient creatures.
Okay.
Interesting.
Um,
Okay.
If we all cast feeble mind.
They were
on
probably,
ourselves-
in the last few moments of their lives, shipwrecked and dying, frozen, and some of them already dead and frozen. That some of them probably committed some cannibalism in their last moments.
Interesting.
Fucking
Yeah.
around, kid.
When you say small ship, how small?
I will show you in a moment.
I am definitely gonna giant might whenever I glean that from them, but I will stay
Um,
medium size,
I will.
which I don't think I've ever done before.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, you have not.
I always
I
want to get
think you're
big.
doing it this time.
I'm just gonna cast
You don't want to fall into the ocean.
Wall of Stone.
I can't swim.
Yeah. We don't want to have that happen again.
Everywhere we're going is bad for Faraday. There's so much water.
We gotta teach you how to swim. I thought we did.
Really. She got a couple lessons, but that's not enough for the ocean.
God. You should have been learning how
Yeah.
to swim during our 2-month downtime.
Everyone put your tokens together real fast.
She went on vacation.
She's scheduled in swim lessons.
Listen,
Very ending.
it's fine. I'll just sink to the bottom of the ocean. I can hold my breath for 6 minutes.
God.
That's more than enough time.
Yeah.
Good. Very good.
We just
Oh,
gotta last
look
10
at this.
rounds. Unless you want me to teleport us again.
Well, there's certain actions you can do that will probably negate some of these rounds.
Like,
Well, then
kill all these
shut it.
monsters.
Fair enough.
I do the kill the monsters action.
You all are about right here on the ship.
Oh, it's not that small of a ship.
No, not that small, but still.
Does it
Okay,
seem like
but
it's
careless.
unstable?
It's all rough
Like,
terrain. It's all
does
icy,
wood...
and it is on an angle.
As in, the angle is at the.
Like, if you wish to, you can always slide towards the enemy.
Like, are we on the
So-
upside or
Okay,
the
so
bottom
the
side of the
You're on the
angle?
upside of the ship. You technically are on the upside.
Okay.
So it's angled down this way.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I'm
that
just gonna
works.
make- I'm gonna make a check for Faradir to see if she thinks about not getting big right now, because she's used to terrain like this, at least. She does not have a very good. Would it be intelligence or wisdom? Do you think?
Go ahead, use wisdom.
Okay.
Where,
Okay. Interesting. Yeah,
Nice.
Faradir is big.
Lovely.
I would have thought you would have a better wisdom score.
No, it's my lowest score. That's why I always
Oh.
fail wisdom saves.
Oh, yes.
Where are they? Where are they coming?
I mean, my intelligence is only one higher. It's a +2. But I got a nat 1, so Faradir's like, I can handle this.
They're
I
coming
grew up
from...
in the mountains.
Give me one moment. About... They're gonna be big.
Oh God.
They should not be this big.
Is it? Oh, I thought you were going like it's a swarm. I was like,
No, there's a lot of them. So they're all coming from the hatches, from like below deck.
all right. Are there any more entrances, or is it just like that's the only place that you seem to be coming from?
Currently, that is the only place you can see that they are coming from.
Okay, then I am going to cast Wall of Stone.
Okay.
10-foot walls. Markings. One of them get to be free and will. So the first one will be that one. That'd be two. That'd be three. That'd be 4, 5, 6,
Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna cast Fireball.
7, 8, 9, and I don't know, I guess 10, I suppose. 10 by 10 walls.
Okay.
Yeah, so 30. Yep. Perfect.
Perfect. I'm gonna say that one action itself does buy you about 3 rounds.
That's it?
Yeah. Yeah. As you set up the wall, 3 rounds pass as Senti continues casting her spell. As that happens,
I mean,
you hear
in
them
that time,
banging
can we
against
do
the
stuff?
solid stone. Yeah, if you wish. You have 3 rounds.
Okay, I'm gonna activate some runes.
Okay, yeah. If you want to activate 3 of your runes, you can easily do so. Anyone, if you want
Cool.
to do anything for 3 rounds, let me know.
Okay. Oh, and as Gamesh throws up the wall, he's going to be just like, Sir, where the fuck are we?
I don't know. A ship.
If you want, you can spend a turn making a history check.
A ship
Yeah.
indeed.
I'll spend a turn making a history check.
Okay, I have activated my 3 runes that
24.
are activated in advance. The other 2 are reactions to activate.
Seer.
Come on, Miss Smarty Pants, where are we?
Let me find out.
Are you on this? Are you on this map now?
Yes.
Okay. I could not tell. Doesn't actually tell me if you are.
Terrifying.
You're on the world map, right?
Oh no.
Oh, what did I just do? Wait. Oh, you can move the names at the bottom?
Yeah, you can separate
know
people
that?
on different maps.
Well, I know you can
Yeah.
set people on different maps, but you can actually move where the names are on your screen.
Uh-huh.
Which I did not
Yeah.
expect. I thought I was like, oh, just dragging you to the world map. Based on your knowledge of the map of Draconis, a similar area to the ship in an icy area would probably be about here.
Oh.
So you are
Okay.
just a little bit to the east.
Yeah, we're a little bit to the east of where we're supposed to be.
Alright.
I'm gonna, in these rounds, also try and move forward a bit.
Okay.
Am I just able to do it?
Yeah, go ahead. Move where you wanna.
Okay, great. Ideally, I want to be like here,
Gotcha.
and hopefully not fall on my ass.
No, fair enough. Go ahead and just make me. Yeah, if you're moving like a half movement, you should be able to make it there.
Okay.
Using like an action to move. Because I'm assuming you're using your bonus action to activate your rooms.
Yeah, they're all bonus actions.
Fair enough. That works.
So then, my last action, I guess, in the third round, I'll prepare to take.
Okay. Beholderkin aberration. Very nice. Easy enough.
I want to summon him over here.
Do I really want to go through my whole list and find the Beholderkin really fast? We'll use this token. I've never gotten to use him.
Nice. This is what I summon.
Mm-hmm.
This is what will die for me.
Yup.
Wait, what the hell is it? What the hell is it?
If you
Is that
want
a
to-
carrot?
It's a mandrake, I think.
Oh.
I had this for the one shot, the spooky
Like
one shot.
from Harry Potter.
There's a couple more from like the spooky one shot that I never got to use really.
I'm very excited for potential spooky one shot this year because it'll be the day before Halloween. It works so
Yeah.
perfectly.
If any of you want to run it too, let me know.
No.
Fair enough.
No, you are out of your mind.
I will not.
Actually, I wouldn't mind running one.
Really? Oh hell yeah!
Do it, Brandon.
Hell yeah! I'll give you the reins.
Fantastic.
Yeah, if you got something spooky in mind, I have some ideas, but.
I love not being in charge.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I'll think of a very spooky idea.
Wonderful.
Okay. I have plenty of characters.
God, I have so many spooky characters. Because it's my aesthetic.
Okay. Siri, you can move your little guy.
Yeah, I want him.
I'll wear
Right
my
there.
spookiest
Right there
shirt
is
that day,
good.
too. It'll be great.
Ooh, spooky. Anyone else have anything to do for the 3 turns that the wall gives you?
I think I'll walk up, like, I guess pretty close to the wall and hold a destructive wave whenever the wall falls down and see them.
Whenever
Ooh,
you
that's
see
a
them?
sick spell.
Okay. That's your trigger when you see them?
Yep.
Okay.
Mine is attack when they get next to me.
A part of me just wants to blow up the goddamn ship.
I can cast
On it right
fireball.
now. That's
Oh, I was thinking
fine.
something bigger than fireball.
I could set the ship on fire.
We just gotta last 7 more rounds.
Easy. There's only 9. I can't count 8 of them.
For now.
I'll hold.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna hold. Chain lightning.
Okay. Yeah, Senti's casting the spell. I'll have Mabeki hold. Just hold a single attack, I guess.
Just so I'm holding an attack, I'll hold a firebolt.
Someone roll me a d12, please. As Damien is going to do this.
Oh, I thought that was gonna be for how many additional ones show up. 12 more.
Does anyone want to roll me a d12?
I'll do it.
6. Wonderful. At the end of the 3 turns, you hear creaking and cracking and realize it's not the wall that's an issue now. It's the skeletons that have been flash frozen to the mast, as 6 more of these undead fall from the mast.
Oh.
It was how many more show up.
Yeah. So they only have a, what's their distance? They can only get to Belric. So 2 are going to technically slam attack Belric as they fall from the mast onto him. So he's close. But Belric, you do see them. So if you want to cast your spell, you can. You hear the creaking and cracking as they're like shattering off the mast towards you all.
Did all of them fall, or just like only a couple?
All 6 are falling, but you kind of catch it in midair.
You're getting coconut mold, bro.
Yeah, basically. Fair to you, almost got it too. If you were just
I
close.
mean,
Just
I
close
can
enough.
take it. It's alright. I thought about moving one more, thing forward, but I was like, I'll just stay here.
38.
I don't want to be too close.
Okay. What's your DC on this?
My DC is 18.
18. Fail. 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 1 passes. Fail. 2 passes. 2 passes,
That
4
sounds like a
fails.
very heavy d20.
It's my metal one.
Nice.
I would use my other. I have like a stone one, but a lot of the lettering is coming off, so.
Yeah,
it's
I have
hard to
some
read
metal
where
and stone
it is.
ones, but they just don't roll very much, and also they fucking wreck my dice tray.
Oh, fair enough. I didn't roll them when I had the my previous dice tray, which was basically just like, what is it? Like a, oh man, it basically was like some type of like game with kind of like tokens that you move. I forget what we call it. What it's called. Anyways, 2 of them are going to attack Belric. Miss, and does a 23 hit you, Belric?
Yep, that hits me.
No. Oh.
Okay.
Yep, hits me exactly.
Honestly, it's feasible for it to not have hit.
That's what I was
yeah.
saying.
That's why I was asking. You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage as one just slams on the ground, falling. Each of them are going to fall like 20 feet. So let me roll this real fast. See if they survive at all. So 7. So they each take 17 damage.
Oh, falling damage.
Bludgeoning, yeah. Let's see. It's a lot of dice roll for this. That one passes. Fail. Fail. And pass. Okay. So, yeah. As all of them jump down, you see one just splats right next to you, Belric. It's hit by your blast, and it just takes all that fall damage. You just watch it like shatter and ice crystals all across the ground. Its skull eventually rests right against Gamesh's boots. You see one other falls and collapses. You see all the other 4 somehow survive. And one of them, the one that actually hit you for 9 damage, is also grappling you at the moment. It just like grabs your neck and is just wringing it as it's just like holding on. Its icy grip just like seems to just almost adhere to your body. It's like when you kind of touch an ice cube, sometimes they stick to you. This is just flash frozen to your skin at the moment. Yeah, very much would be. So he's here. We got one more here, one here, one here, and one here. No, this one died as well. So yeah, only 4 survived, which is actually kind of a lot. These 2 are going to run up to Faradir.
I attack.
Yes, you do.
Am I supposed to see other
Oh.
people's initiatives or something?
No. Actually, they cannot run up to you. They've used all their movement to leap.
Interesting.
Yeah, they're there now. So we'll start with Gamesh.
Well, technically, my chain lightning goes off.
Yes, it does. As you first see them, your chain lightning does go off. Which ones do you target?
I'm pretty sure basically anything I can't hit was behind the wall. Because, yeah, I don't think that's within line of sight. And 3 bolts leap from that target to as many Yeah, I guess I'll just start this one, then it'll honestly hit all 4 of them.
Okay.
So DC 20.
Oh. The only way they can do this is nat 20s. Fail. 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 All of them fail.
41 points of damage to all of them, then 8 points to the main one I hit.
The only way they can DC of 5 plus the damage taken. It's really impossible for them to stay alive.
Good.
Which they all don't.
There's nothing else. There's
Yeah.
nothing in this world for them anymore.
Oh no. These frozen rime hungers, as they're supposedly named, as they leap off, clatter against the ground, and the few that do survive stand up, you electrocute them with your chain lightning, and all of them just explode into icy chunks all over the ship and all of you. Those 4 no more.
You gross.
That's 3 more rounds. Now that you're onto my...
Like we get 3 more rounds?
Yeah, 3 more rounds.
So that's 4 more rounds that we have to get through.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, I guess we'll just move forward a little. and attack any that get in range. Seems like the wall's doing a pretty good job.
They cannot do enough damage to the wall to escape effect, like in time. So they're just ice zombies. They are nothing. Does anyone want to prep a spell again?
I guess I'll just hold Terran Fist.
I'll just keep my firebolt ready.
And I'll just hold an attack.
Okay. Since you've caught on to my d12s, sweet. Again, you begin to hear this strange movement sound, and then you hear the shattering of wood as 8 more appear. You see 5 of them burst forth from the barrels and crates next to you all. And 3 burst from between Belric and Faradir from the underside of the ship.
And
You see they start pulling themselves up and breaking through the solid wood. Terran Fist. On which one?
South of me.
for a held
South?
action, do I
Only
get
Kimred.
all 3 of my attacks or just one?
Just one.
Just one.
Unfortunate. I'll use my flame sword. Because I have that in the... I have the death one drawn, but that seems stupid, so I'm gonna swap that out for the psychic one now that I think about it. So I have flame and psychic. And I'll
Okay.
attack... this one. For that much. I can't count, but I think that's 31.
31, and the fire damage is also doubled.
Nice. So that's 28, 36. Yes? No. Yes.
Yeah. And this is to the one south of you?
Yeah. This one here.
Sweet. Easy enough. Belric, you have a readied?
Yeah, if I attack the one like north of me, would I get advantage from flanking?
I'd say yeah.
Okay, I'll attack that one then.
Yeah, fair if you wanted to try for that. Ooh, yeah. That definitely hits. That is enough damage. What's the DC on that? That's 25 DC for a con save. Yeah, that one shatters against Faradir's enlarged form. Just goes like scattering all across her chest plate and just spreading out like almost like an arcing rainbow. Behi is going to target this one, as Damien is also going to target the first one he can see, which is probably going to be that one as well. Seer, you have readied.
Yeah, my firebolt.
Which one do you want to target?
Probably this one, the closest one to me that I can see.
Fair enough. That is a hit from Behi. Go ahead and roll your firebolt.
26.
That definitely hits.
16 fire damage.
That is doubled.
Double.
So that is 32 fire damage. Green.
That's good.
This one is Shattered Against Gamesh from both Mebehi and Damien. That one is dead. Yeah, green is looking very rough at this point, as you have really did a number on him. You also have your summon.
Yeah. It only gets one attack, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, at this point.
Yeah, just double checking. That is my spell attack modifier. So 22. I hope that hits.
That definitely hits. Just so you know, their AC is 12.
I'd be scared if a 22 did not hit.
Yeah.
To
No.
be fair, 22 wouldn't hit Belric.
No.
Yeah, that's part of why I'd be afraid. And it's gonna attack green.
These
I
things are
don't know if
wearing
I said
full
that
plate,
before.
actually.
It's 11 psychic damage.
11 damage. Okay. What type of damage is this?
Psychic.
Psychic.
Psychic. Okay. It does get to make its save. DC is only ooh. 16. That's a nat 1. That one shatters. Damn. I mean, they're just zombies, so I was not really expecting too much.
No.
So your held actions go off, but they get to react. Faraday is going to have one attack against her. That is a nat 20.
I'm wearing adamantine,
Okay,
so
still.
it's just normal damage.
Yep, it's just an auto hit. That is 12 points of bludgeoning damage. You are not a medium creature. It cannot grapple you.
Wonderful, and bludgeoning is attached for me, so I take 6.
This
I
is
guess
for
it's a good thing I got big.
Belric is only an 18 to hit, which misses. Gamesh has one attack him for 20 to hit.
That hits.
You take 11 points of bludgeoning and you're grappled. This one is going to go to Mebehi, actually. This one... I'll put another one on Gamesh. He's kind of close. This one would rather get Gamesh than kind of pass by him to go for another person. So we'll do Mebehi first for an attack against. That's a miss. It's a 6. And Gamesh does a 16 hit.
That does not hit.
Okay. Second attack misses. Then we're going to cut to you, Gamesh. We'll start with you.
Little o' me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Close that way again. Okay. Foot go. Alright, let me see something here. No, that's not. They're right there. Oh, no, that hit Damien. So I would have put it There's a way I can make this work. I know there is. Nah, I hit Faraday. God damn it.
Just hit me. I can take it.
Yeah, Faraday can. Oh, dang. I can't upcast that spell. Never mind. 3d6. Yeah, I can't upcast that. That won't be nowhere near as useful. I could cast Firebolt. I'll use terrain, erupting earth. I mean, 20 by 20 should be fine. Let me just this. Boom. I'll cast it before.
Ooh, okay. Do that. Oh, there we go. They're not gonna make this save. I'm gonna let you know. Oh, it's a D12. Highest was a 10.
Alright, so all three of them take 29, and the one that hit me takes an additional 8 force.
Okay. Well, let me just move this at the back, actually. That one, let me just roll for a nat 20, I guess. Nope. That one shatters. The one that hit you. And that you hit with your Terran Fist.
Okay.
Um,
The other two are up.
Yeah, they have not been damaged thus far.
Alright, quicken spell, Terran Fists against the one that's right next to me.
Okay. Definitely hits.
Alright.
I don't
16
think you
points of
can
damage.
miss unless it's a nat 1. Not gonna lie.
Oh, for me, yeah. Plus 12, yeah. I think that's like that for everybody, to be fair. But,
Mhm. Yeah, for sure.
yeah, so 16 points of damage, 8 bludgeoning, 8 force.
Ooh. That is a fail. That one shatters. That was literally all you needed. That was just his health. And then he had to have 5 plus 16. Con save. Yeah. They're not
Alright,
good at high
uh,
levels, you know. They can be taken down, but they're not good at
Yeah.
saving at high levels. That's another one shattered.
That's all I got.
Very good. We'll go with Faraday.
Alrighty. I am going to attack the one below me.
Okay.
Damn, 2 3s in a row. What's that about?
Yeah, I don't know what it's about, but it still hits.
So 4, 8, 25.
Okay. Still up.
And second attack. For 22.
Did you double the fire damage?
For the first one, yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. And you said 22?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is a failure. That one dies.
Nice. I will step over there, even more dead bodies, and attack that one.
They're just like, it's like stepping on glass.
Love that.
That hits.
Ooh, there's my high rolls. Damn. So 26, 34.
He rolled a nat 19. So no, he shatters as well.
And I don't have near enough speed to get over there. So I'll just scooch on over here again. And that's my turn.
Very good. Belric, go to you. There is one that you can see over here that is still alive. That's it.
I'll just Misty Step right next to it and attack it twice.
Okay.
Dude, what? You guys are gone.
Hits. Okay. Hits.
Dude, did you see the pictures of me in the suit playing CS? Back in the
Oop.
day?
Sorry.
Freshman year. They're the best, but they're like,
Gotcha. It's still up. Seer. Senti is still focusing on this spell.
Yes.
Yeah. If Senti wanted, you could drop focus for a moment and try to do something, but that would delay you another round.
Whose go is it?
It is technically yours, Seer, then.
Okay.
Unless Senti wishes to do something as well. I'm just going based on the names on the bottom of the screen.
Fair enough. I'll just cast Firebolt again
Okay.
on the one guy that's alive.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 24.
Definitely hits.
24 fire damage.
48 fire damage. It doesn't really shatter this one. Instead, the fire hits it, and you watch it just melt, bones and all. It just turns to little tiny goo puddles on the ground, right in front of Belric.
Lovely.
Yeah, that one is also dead. You see no more on the current deck. And with that, 3 more turns pass. With 1 turn left, you begin to hear right underneath Mabehi and Damien, as the last of these rhyme hungers attempt to burst forth from the deck below.
It's better than it used to be, though.
With the weight of those two combined, they're able to keep it closed. And Senti, your spell finally is readied. So, you hit all of your companions that you can see in front of you with the spell.
Didn't it take a minute to transform?
You and up to 10 willing creatures you can see within range assume a gaseous form for the duration. You immediately all shift into that form. It takes a minute to come out of it.
Oh,
And then
okay.
it takes a minute. We can go back into it. When we do that, it still takes a minute.
Yes.
Interesting.
All of you immediately shift into cloud form. The second that happens, the last of the trapdoor swings open, partially passing right over the misty forms of Mebehi and Damien, who immediately soar upwards, straight up as far as they can. And you see another 12 or so of these rhyme hungers beginning to shamble up onto the front deck. You all quickly fly with them high above the ship, and you can see the ship suddenly is swarmed by the old crew of this once great vessel. Now nothing but shambling, icy corpses. It looked like this.
Damn, never thought I'd fight the Donner Party in D&D.
Yeah. Yeah. That small encounter now over, and with Seer's previous history check, you know your relative location on the world map. You are now somewhere over here. So, I assume you all have an idea of where you're flying to?
Yeah, for sure. At least the general direction.
Yeah, we follow the coast west.
Easy enough.
Yeah.
Keep on going till we find the ship.
We come back from the opposite direction we left in.
Yeah. So let me just judge distance for a moment. Yeah. It only takes you about 2.5 hours or so, flying westward. Are you hugging the coast, or are you heading for you last? Where you last remember the ship being? Should have asked.
I think following the coast would be safest.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
Fair enough.
That way we can't mess up.
Yeah, you follow the coast, and find your way back to the formation of the inlet. Immediately, you can see the filament is much degraded as of now. In only the few, 8 hours or so that you have rested, really, well, 10 hours at this point, I guess. Most of that filament is dull, and immediately you note the river is choked for the most part. It seems that whatever element of the filament that was keeping this river free of ice has kind of faded. Luckily, you do see your ship. It has received many more scrapes and scratches, but it appears that the second they noticed the ice was actually starting to freeze, the ship escaped the freezing river.
Wonderful.
Yeah. You all land on board your ship. At this point, they're probably very used to all of you being who you are. And the 8 clouds that come down on them don't really surprise them too much.
You're used to our shit.
Yeah, pretty much. Cal will kind of, find all of you. How did it go?
We are alive at least.
I had assumed the
Mm,
mission
good.
was a success. The river stopped, well, being weird.
We grew a tree.
Awesome. So we're good being in the north then? No more missions up here?
None that I know of.
Okay. Seer, do you want to take the same route back?
I mean, I guess it's the safest route, isn't it?
It's the route you took. I mean, at this point, you probably have, some expectation.
Yeah. Sure. Let's take the route we took back, unless anyone has any objections.
Seems to work perfectly fine for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Captain, my captain.
It is a 5-day journey, I believe. And let me... Let me find the modules I used. This is a good soundtrack. Okay. So, the ship moves about 80 miles a day. So, a first day of travel would get you about right there on the seas. Someone please roll me a d100 for weather, and then another person roll me a d100 for the encounter, or the random event.
We'll do weather.
It's a D10.
A d100.
Do 100.
And D100.
Weather is light clouds. Some small snowfall and some light winds brings on some sort of light precipitation, but it's nothing. For the most part, with a 43, one number lower than what you got. Ooh. Interesting. Okay.
I don't like that.
So, near the kind of end of the day, of the light of the day, which is fairly early on, only about maybe 4 hours into the day's travel, who would be on the ship around this time? It's about 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Predator's pretty much always up on the deck. Likes the weather.
Okay.
I'm glad I'm updating the game.
Fair dear. You begin to note a small bird circling your ship.
Yeah.
What kind of bird?
Probably some sort of gull, actually.
Okay. Pretty far out at sea for a seagull to show up, but
Not like that.
Predator doesn't know that.
More like an Arctic tern. How about?
Hmm. Well, Faradir knows nothing about birds, really.
They are small birds with kind of white underbellies and black heads.
Hero lovers.
Alright, just a bird, so
Yeah.
I'll take note of it, but I'm not necessarily concerned.
Okay.
What does level hero do?
About 30 minutes has passed after you've seen the first bird. And at this point, there's now maybe like 20 or so that have kind of begun circling the ship.
Yeah, once there's that many, I'll definitely point it out to like whoever's staring. Who's our boat steerer person?
At this point, it's probably Cal.
Yeah, go up to him and tell him there's birds up there.
Maybe they think we have fish. Is anyone eating on top of the deck?
Is anyone eating on top of the deck?
Is anyone eating on the top of the deck?
I'm not.
No. Then probably not. Huh. Well, I don't know. Maybe we have a trail of fish behind us somehow, or maybe these are just good fishing grounds.
Asif could go up and talk to them.
Does Asa fly up to them?
Sure, Asif will go up and talk to them. She speaks bird.
They're just normal birds.
Alright.
I
Well,
don't-
she's gonna try and scare him off.
Okay. Make a intimidation check for Asif.
Interesting. Her charisma is not very good. I also didn't have her character sheet loaded, so... Whoops. Okay. It's not bad.
As Asif flies up there, you do see that they seem kind of fearful of Asif. And as Asif does try to, like, shoo them away, they do move further away from the ship. But only for a few moments, as the 50 turns to probably about 500.
Oh my.
That's a lot of birds.
Then another 500 join them. And then 2,000 more.
This seems like a peculiar amount of birds.
At this point, Seer, you probably lose track somewhere around maybe 5,000 birds.
Oh
It is
Cannot see the sun anymore.
it is
no.
a massive, innumerable flock of birds circling the top of your ship. All you
Sky
see
darkened ash.
is a darkened white cloud of birds that are just hovering above your ship. At this point, they do not fear Asif whatsoever. And if you're still flying up, they might start pecking you.
No, she would have like gone down whenever they started multiplying by the hundreds.
Fair enough.
Although she'll probably want to, I don't know, kill some. She's gonna punch some birds on her way down.
As you do.
Okay. You punch some birds?
Yeah, she's just gonna punch some as she's flying down.
Okay.
With her whole 10 strength.
Very interesting. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Okay. Let's see here. I don't even have unarmed strike made as an attack because I never use it. Oh wait, I have talons. That works.
17. Okay, you do snag like 3 of them as you go down.
Dope. I'm just punching them and then flying down. I'm not taking them with me. Just drive by slapping them.
Okay.
So, what to do about the birds? Are they getting any closer to the ship, or are they
They're
staying
just-
pretty high
They're
up?
kind of just hovering above the ship.
Are they like flying in any particular pattern?
They're just circling.
Is someone about to die?
Yeah, is it like cats, where they know you're about to die?
If one of you wants to make a, I don't know, a nature check, maybe?
Sure, Aesop will make a nature check. See what she knows about birds. Hey, she knows a lot about birds.
Good for her.
Yeah. Asif, you begin to like kind of think on why these thousands of birds would do something like this. And you start to think about like their coloring scheme where they have the white kind of underbellies but the black tops. And it probably makes sense that, you know, from the ground they want to just seem like cloud and kind of like the sky, but from the top they may want to blend in better with rocks and darker colored maybe ocean water. And you've also seen patterns of things like this in fish specifically. When certain fish species are threatened, they form clusters and move together as units. You've never heard of this happening with a bird species before, but you've never been this far north to see a bird species like this. So you don't know why they would do this.
These birds are weird, guys.
Yeah.
They're doing fish stuff.
You watch as the birds suddenly start
That's
getting
all she said.
lower
Does
and
not
lower.
elaborate.
Whereas they were flying maybe like 60 to 75 feet above the ship, you watch as they get just above the mast of the ship. So they are incredibly low, flying in this circle. Like, some of you swear like you could go up to the mast in the crow's nest and probably just start plucking birds out of the sky. They are that low, and there's just thousands of them. Then, out of nowhere, you watch as two pockets open up. Massive in size. The birds immediately just dart out of the way, and zooming between the two pockets, all of you watch as two massive, huge winged beasts fly through the holes, and unexpectedly slam into your ship. You see one is able to fly and flatten out and coasts right above your head, Faraday. Your hair is taken from you as a huge dinosaur just flies right past your skull. The other one does slam partially into the mast, and you just hear this massive squawk come from it. And then it pushes itself off of your mast and goes flying up. And you see the small birds suddenly make a wide gap as it flies through the entire swarm of them.
Yeah, dinosaur.
Diversion.
Yeah.
Ace of cast call lightning.
Upon hearing the ruckus now, the mesh will come up to the deck.
Yeah.
after having the bolt slammed into.
Yeah, the last sight you see is of this huge bird. What one would probably call a Quetzalcoatlus.
So is the Shimada.
As
Oh
it
my god.
you
Sorry, the scales just hit me.
good.
What the fuck is going on?
Ace of is striking birds with lightning. She's bringing
Okay.
down bolts so they don't hit the ship, but they do hit the birds. So probably the birds on the very edge of the
Okay. You strike a section of birds. You watch as this flash of lightning goes off. And then you just see one of the Quetzals dives down, opens its mouth, and you just watch it catches all of them. And then slams into the back of your ship as it was flying really low. And you watch it sets a hefty claw right next to Cal as he's like at the helm. He kind of steps back, and you watch this huge bird look up into the sky and roars, and then takes a hefty wing beat. Anyone who is next to Cal or on the top deck of the ship, I need to make a dex saving throw.
I understand what's happening now.
You do?
It's
maybe
like shark feeding frenzies,
Yeah, basically.
where they find a school of fish and they all pick
I-
them off one by one.
I understand that, but where did it come from?
It came from above them.
Oh, I thought you meant like a portal had opened up. I was
No,
like,
no.
what
The
the fuck is
it's
going
the
on?
birds essentially knew that this thing was
Opened up,
diving towards them, and
okay.
they moved as far as they could out of the way as its mouth was like gaping wide and open.
Okay. Now I'm more
Go
okay.
down. We should just not be on top of the deck.
Yeah, Gamesh, you were kind of taken aback and surprised. So the second this massive bird beats its wings, you fly off the ship. As you were just hit with just propelled wind, as this huge bird has to fly itself off your ship without a running start.
What the fuck?
No.
Seer as well, and Asif as well. Oh, Belric is barely able to stay on. DC 12.
Ace can fly, she's fine.
Yeah, yeah. You stabilize yourself at the edge of the ship, but these are big birds.
I want to try and hit one of them with lightning.
Okay. Go for it.
Like, I understand that they're doing their thing, like nature and whatnot, but also they're being annoying. And I didn't say what level I was casting it at, so I'll just do level 3.
Fair enough.
Decent damage.
Yeah. For sure, that is some pretty decent damage. You strike one of these Quetzals, Asif, and you watch as the lightning courses across its body. It yells out in pain with this large squawk, and its eyes turn towards you.
Shit.
And it sees you flying. It's gonna go and try to bite Asif.
Oh no, I'm a target!
Does
Think this
a
through.
22 hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Her AC is 18.
You are immediately. It opens up its wide mouth and just grabs you in it. It's going to make another bite attack. As you are grappled. You're so lucky. You feel. Here, let me roll damage first. I should have done this earlier.
Is it grappling me considered an attack?
It's just a part of the bite. If
Okay,
you are.
I'm gonna use Wrath of the Storm. So I need
Okay.
to make a dex save.
Okay. Dex save is only 13.
Yeah. Fails. So it's gonna take 10 lightning damage as I just electrocute it.
Okay. You take 19 points of piercing damage from its bite attack.
Ooh,
And it fails to
okay.
swallow you, but then it flies its speed 80 feet back up through the cloud of birds. And you are grappled in its mouth. Well, probably half its speed, so I'll say only 40 feet. So you see it, all of you watch it just fly, dive down, just pick up Asif, and just goes soaring back up in an attempt to make it back through the line of birds.
Can I cast a spell on it?
Sure, you're in its mouth.
I would like to cast Harm. I need it to make a con save.
Okay. That's a failure?
Okay, it's gonna take a lot of damage, and its hit point max is reduced by the same amount.
Yeah, and you get XP from whatever weather.
Okay. Yeah. It's really damaged at this point. Yeah. You see it just lets out this squawk of intense pain. It's just gonna drop you.
Yeah, that's right, fucker. This is a bad meal.
Yeah, you watch as it and its partner, taking that much damage. You can see it's on the brink of death, actually. And both it and its partner immediately seeing this, kind of end their hunt, essentially. And the birds do follow you for the next about half hour, but the Quetzals don't seem to really attack them. And eventually the birds do begin to disperse, kind of as quickly as they showed up. Takes about a half hour for there to only be really one of these small little birds left. Yeah, it seems the hunt is over, and you did enough damage to stop them.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm going to say, with the help of the rest of your party, though, Gamesh is saved from the ocean.
I thought we were like on a frozen. No, we're on a ship now.
Yeah, you are on the ship. You were moving, but your party seems pretty good at this. And, with Asif being let go so quickly, even she could have just, helped you get aboard the ship again.
So we both get on the ship.
Yes.
What the fuck was that?
So, this is Asif talking. So, like, when fish are being hunted by, like, sharks and stuff, they, like, group together for protection. And that's what the birds were doing. I've never, like, seen birds do it, but I guess it makes sense.
It's not really a
But yeah,
natural
they were just-
ecosystem they're in.
They were just doing fish stuff.
So this was just
And, like-
nature.
Yeah, which is like fine, but also they were being annoying. So
All right. Know what? For as what it could be, that simple. I'm going to have a drink.
we have so many dead birds on the deck of our ship.
Fry 'em up.
Pry him up.
Zentari
No.
Notoshke! And you see, your cook just goes and just starts grabbing dead birds and, like,
Oh.
stuffing them in his, like, shirt and his, like, little pouches he has.
Isif is gonna contemplate whether this is cannibalism or not for her.
No, it's a different species of bird.
It's only cannibalism if you eat it.
It's only cannibalism if it's another program.
Alright, good point. You've convinced her. It's very easy to convince her of things. She doesn't really like meat all that much, though, so she won't eat a lot.
You get some pellets.
She just eats bird seed. A lot of sunflower seeds, some oats.
I
You just
go
get
check- I
stacks
go,
of bird seed at port, and that's
Yeah,
what
I
her
think I'm-
meat eat.
I think I'm going downstairs. I don't want to be out here anymore.
Just gonna take a nap.
I'll
Yeah.
be drying myself off, getting a stiff drink, and just be like, what the fuck?
I'm kind of sorry.
Like, what are the odds that we get, instead of Shark Week, we're on Dinosaur Week? What kind of shit is this?
It is just our luck.
I think
I'm
the odds are like
saying.
1 in 100.
Honestly, I think it's a little more steep than that.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's 43% chance probably.
Oh, man. At least it
Yeah,
wasn't rock.
that was another option.
Yeah, at least it wasn't a rock.
Hey, we've messed up a rock before.
Yeah.
We can do it
Sadly,
again.
rocks are more built to take on
No, we-
singular large beasts.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, we helped a rock get him by sinking a pirate ship.
Yeah.
Thera fucking chasmed them.
Yeah.
As she should.
That was the most violent thing she's done in her entire life.
Yeah, there
much
was
things
no survival for anyone on that ship. I will have you
No.
know. That ship
Yeah.
Nightmares
broke
about
apart.
that.
Oh, absolutely. She
She's like,
still
I killed
feels
him.
bad.
100 feet
So
of
mean.
chasm in water, and then that just closing in on you. That's
Just the ship,
Yeah.
just the ship dropping alone
The
is.
pressure.
Yes. the immediate water pressure that it would be placed on you. You would squish.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
it was a very violent act,
Yeah.
and she has nightmares about
I'll have
it.
you-
And then
I'll-
if
like-
there were any,
Even
Um,
if you didn't die immediately from the water hitting you, you're going to be
Yeah,
unconscious, so you're going to
yeah.
drown
the
anyway.
rock.
Yeah, I'll have you
Or
know
then
the
we
rock
that
stay on the
hit the
ship.
ship and flew
technically-
away.
100 feet is not deep enough for, like, you to immediately implode like, the submarine
No.
did. But
No,
it's enough that, like,
hurt.
it would hurt, knock you out, you would drown, but also, like, some people's eyes would definitely pop out from that pressure.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
just
No,
the
but it's like-
immediacy of it.
But you also got to think about the fact that the water itself has to fall 100
Yes.
feet.
Oh, they're
Oh,
bludgeoned.
Yeah. Oh, that was rough. That's a rough way to die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're committed to war crime. That's
Yeah,
right.
at the
They're
time,
committed
it was
multiple
so
war
cool,
crimes.
But thinking back on it, it was really fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, but the spell is just so built for it, though.
It really
She'd
is.
never even cast that spell before.
Spell's
Oh.
so
She'd
good.
never been to the ocean.
It was great.
The only time she ever cast that spell, she murdered like 30 people.
Yeah, a lot of people died.
And we
For a
fed
pacifist,
rock.
it was pretty rough.
Yeah.
Still one of my favorite things I've ever done, just because it was so funny. At the time, it was like, that's dope as hell, and we're saved.
It's such a good spell.
It was
It
amazing.
is. It's really good.
But it was also a war crime.
Yeah. But
Unfortunately.
Geneva doesn't exist here, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Because it's Reniba. Get straight.
Actually, Grim, is there a treaty against war crimes?
No. No.
Uh, Probably not. No. There's some
We-
really fucked up societies still existing in this world, so like there's definitely no war crime treaties.
We would all be in jail.
Yeah, there's people who probably want to have them, but like you know.
We as a party must ensure that doesn't happen.
Yeah, we all immediately go to prison.
Yeah, we would.
Demon summoning.
What's
There's
the
so many people
statute-
summoning
what's
demons
the
right
statute
now.
of limitations for war crimes?
Yeah, and what if you?
How
plan
long
to
does it have to
continue
be
committing
before
crimes?
you are no longer culpable?
I mean, you
Are
know,
there any like
Nuremberg
do we
tribal
get,
trials? Like the rest of your life, probably. If they catch you,
Do
they
we get
catch you.
Damn.
Do we get like diplomatic immunity to commit war crimes?
From your
Do we have
kingdom,
a
maybe.
Do we have a license to kill?
Yeah.
I mean, you probably have like people on your side in the trial process from like
Half
the
of us
Terra
don't
and the
even come
Paladins.
from
but-
here.
Yeah. I don't think
Mo-
any of us do.
yeah,
anymore.
Faradir's the closest, but she just lived up in the mountains.
Yeah.
So I get like technically she's a citizen of the whatever place we're in,
Technically.
but like she doesn't really care.
But I mean, technically, Sierra's a citizen of this place, but what does that really mean?
Asif is fully a citizen though. She lived
yeah,
on the
Asif
coast
is, for sure.
a long time,
He has a family.
but she gives
has,
zero
like,
shits.
a house.
She used her only 7th level spell slot to kill a bird.
What does it say about the kingdom when the only people
Sorry,
fighting,
6th level.
not the only people, but when some of the people fighting to save it aren't native to the kingdom?
It says they're fucking lucky.
They're outsourcing their military.
They're adventurers. They're outsourcing their adventurers.
Because like for all they know, they're so lucky because we could have ended up working for another kingdom and fucked them up. So they
Oh yeah, we could have.
Very true.
But they got to us first. They got lucky.
We happen to run. I happen to run here for refuge
3 seconds.
because I had nowhere else to go.
Is
But
Cynthia a citizen?
In the evil campaign, we all work for Wendelin.
Isn't Cynthia-
God, I hope not. That'd be terrifying.
That would be interesting.
That could work.
You're welcome.
Oh God. That guy terrifies me, just like on a Pavlovian level.
Conditioned.
Yeah.
I love that.
You know what the fucked up
Every
part is? You conditioned yourself to be scared of him.
No,
Mhm.
I know, but it's like every time he shows up in the game, he could kill me.
I believe me, I know, because he
He's-
killed me.
He's
I
killed
know.
you twice, right? Hasn't he killed Gamesh twice, or did he just feeble mind Gamesh?
He killed me
And then kill him.
once, and then the second time I died, I think was technically based. I don't know. Yeah, no. He had hands in that. He didn't kill me himself directly.
Yeah.
I see.
When was your second death?
Fell got me.
Oh yes.
Actually, it was the angel.
Yeah, the angel, the solar that he released.
Yeah,
Yeah, so he didn't kill you directly, but he did kill you indirectly.
pretty much.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
yeah.
Third time's a charm, I guess.
No.
3 strikes and you're out.
Yeah.
He has to put me down like a dog.
So, that's a full day of travel. Someone roll me a d100 for weather, and someone else for travel. As you travel another 80 miles.
Let's see what we got, guys.
I already did it, so
Yeah, me too.
I'll roll for weather.
Seer.
Yep, I'll roll for the encounter.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, this is thick snow and rain.
I should be banned from the D100.
I didn't roll much better.
you've been banned from Dave and Buster's.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Interesting. Someone roll me a d4.
You want to roll that one, Cinti?
Cinti,
Yeah.
by popular vote.
Please roll a 1.
Oh god, that'd be... Yeah. I hope so.
Roll the worst number in this scenario. We don't know which one it is. But do that one.
D4, please.
Pointy one.
2.
Nice!
Not too bad.
We all just fucking get caught in a blizzard and die. We just freeze to death. That's what
The-
happens.
The snowy, rainy, icy day hampers your progress. You all are forced to spend much of the day below decks, away from the cold, hypothermic rain. Cal switches out with his second in command often and quickly, only staying above deck for maybe an hour at a time in the conditions that the ship is currently in. And as the day progresses, nothing really seems to come from it until the next morning. As you all are summoned to the top deck, as Cal has some worrying news to give all of you.
Yeah, I don't like that look on your face.
You see, Cal kind of looks concerned. So we had some issues last night. He kind of looks to his second in command. What's her name? Oh no, I didn't have this up. The helmsman, it's a Zool, yeah. The female half orc. She looks kind of saddened and kind of is just like kicking the ground a little bit. Apparently, Azul saw something in the night, and something, I guess, came over her, and she didn't realize it. And I was still going off of our set course. I didn't know anything was going on. We are not where we think we are. He pulls out a map. It appears we're 2 days off course.
We're 2 days off course.
Yeah, specifically we're... He taps on the map. Right here. I...
Wait.
Oh no, my guy here.
Oh, okay. Can you do it again?
I just moved the token.
Oh, it moved to. Okay. So we went west.
Yeah, 2 days west. Apparently, she saw a ghost ship. And in an attempt to avoid it, we're here now. So, technically,
It was like a reverse siren.
kind of. So, if we could all be well on alert, we are very close to, well, the places we were not supposed to be near. So let's keep an eye out.
Sif takes out her spyglass and flies up to the crow's nest. She calls it her Asif nest.
Okay. So, can I just have someone roll me a d20, please? Okay. Asif. The ship gets moving southward, still heading towards its main destination. And only an hour in, the weather is still heavy clouds. Actually, yeah, let me roll for it, actually. Oh, yeah. The weather is light clouds. And at one point, just an hour in, you spot something moving between the clouds. A massive white frame silhouetted against blue sky, just for a moment, and then again through another set of clouds.
Does it look draconic in nature?
Very much so. And looks
Okay,
absolutely massive.
I'm gonna call down to whoever's on the deck. There's a dragon above us.
How far?
What was that?
How far?
Ooh, can I gauge how far it is?
At this point, it might be a mile off or so, high up in the sky.
It's still pretty high, maybe like a mile or so. And you said it was white?
White, yes. It blends in with
It's,
the clouds that it
looks
flies
like
through.
it's a white dragon.
We had a long grass, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
since the birds, yes.
Okay. Alright.
And what time of day is it?
Early morning. Earliest sunrise as it can be, so probably only like 9. Like the sun is just
Okay.
coming up. You know, it's still
Cool.
really
So,
cold winter weather.
Asif would have already cast Death Ward on Seed like an hour ago.
Gotcha.
Alright, we need to start making movement. We have to get out of here.
Yeah, for sure. I can gust of wind us, but looking at Ace of Spells, nothing else helps. I don't have an escape dragon spell, unfortunately.
You think if I cast Sending and told it to go to the waters of the Great Well, recently reinstated to their former glory, it would leave us for that?
A white dragon? No.
No, white dragons are real dumb.
They're the primal ones.
Lovely.
They are all brawn, no brains. I could... Asif can protection from energy someone, but only one person.
I'll just have to wait.
So
for
she's
you
gonna
to-
cast it on Zeed. For cold damage. She's not letting her brother die.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just have to wait until.
So she's currently concentrating on a spell. And it lasts for an hour.
So you're just kind of continuing as normal?
I mean, I assume we're all on guard.
Yes.
Should we have everyone above deck, or that'd be
For the-
silly?
No, for the time being, it might be safe.
Does it seem like it's circling us? or just kind of like following us?
Make an insight check. Based on the few moments you saw
Okay.
it. This is as Asif.
Yeah, for sure.
Because Asif is currently
she
the only
doesn't-
one who has actually seen it. Like,
She does not have proficiency in that, so that's an 11.
you do not know. Actually, you have not seen it since you pointed it out.
Cool. Love that for me.
I'll be joining the hands on deck to try to get the ship moving.
Okay.
Yeah, Asif is just keeping watch through her spyglass, looking up at the clouds.
Fair enough. I need someone to roll me in D20, please.
I think it's Mesh's turn.
I wonder if we can.
Oh wait, we have initiative, please.
No, I just need someone to roll
No,
me
but
one
like,
D20.
Oh.
we've kind of just been cycling through for.
You know, yeah, like I
Rolls.
said, I'm just helping on the deck just to try to get the ship moving a little quicker.
I'll roll it.
I'm just being a hand on deck at the moment.
Okay.
I don't have anything else I can really do.
Fair enough.
I have an idea if the dragon gets close. But
Roll that
We need
D20.
someone to roll a D20, right?
Yeah, roll it. Just a regular D20.
I'm so good at dice today.
Huh. Well, I needed a D20 rolled again, actually.
oh,
Oh.
So, let's see. Okay. Just so you know, if the dragon rolled higher on the dice, it would have come and attacked you. If you rolled higher,
On that side.
you would have escaped. The first roll was a 7. Dead even. With Seer's roll. So that's why I had you re-roll.
I just fucking called Cookset out of him.
That's insane.
Asif.
And then it rolled a nat 20.
You see it again. Bursting forth from the clouds, going downwards, a mile behind you. Even at
In
this
our direction,
distance,
or
you can see its size is massive. It's one of the biggest dragons you've ever seen. Akin to that of only Stradavan, the ancient gold dragon who you became friends with somewhat, and called into assistance against Garish Tal.
What was that?
Asif has no idea who that is.
The gold dragon that helped you against Garish Tal.
She wasn't there.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Yeah, so for Asif,
has
this is the
only
biggest.
fought one dragon.
Yeah. This is akin to the size of the red dragon.
Yeah, she's
from
fought
the previous
Reshkaval
night.
and then that red dragon that attacked the ship, but that's probably it.
Yeah, it's akin to the same size as that. And you watch it fly away from your ship and the party, not seeming to have noticed it. Barely, the ship
Alright.
is able to escape the dragon's sight. Can someone roll me a D100?
We'll force the life we put in the guy.
63.
Kicks your man's out of there.
The rest of the day is fairly calm. Around late in the evening, some of you at the top deck start to see enormous bubbles surface frequently throughout the day. They pop, and rancid sulfurous smell hits all of your noses. Cal will explain that most likely this is underwater volcanoes, as you are now on the bubbling sea. I need con saving throws from everyone. Technically, yes.
Since you said what poison?
Fair enough.
Ooh. Faraday gets advantage against poison.
Yeah, all of you are able
Damn,
to
she rolled bad though.
avoid getting sick for the next few days.
Am I?
Oh, roll a d4.
Oh, what?
I'm sensitive.
Yeah, for the next 2 days, Seer, you are considered poisoned.
You get tuberculosis.
You are vomiting. You are coughing. It is a horrible experience, and it's all from sulfur poisoning.
I
Lovely.
mean, I could heal you.
Thanks, Azul.
She takes
Would,
offense to that.
Like, cure disease help at all? Or like lesser restoration?
Lesser restoration, I think, would. I think that cures
Yeah,
poisons.
Asif will cast that on her.
Yeah, you
Can't
easily
do
are
it
able to
until
do
the second day though, because she doesn't have it prepared.
it. Yeah, you wait a day
So on
of
day
just like
2
being
of you
sick
being
and coughing.
sick as hell,
Mm-hmm.
you wake
Yeah.
up and then are like, all right, now I can.
Well, on the first day, I think I can use lay on my hands to cure that poison.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
that's
fair enough.
true.
Yeah. So you're only sick for like a few moments, and then Beller comes by and does his thing.
Okay, that's not nearly as bad.
Yeah, it makes you feel so much better.
Thank you, Belric.
It's okay, guys.
Sorry.
Okay, you have a wall. You could use one right now. Yeah. It was too late.
Okay. But with that, that's the end of that day. One more weather roll
Wait, I
and
installed.
one more random encounter
Yeah.
before you are officially able to make it back to
Oh.
Ransu, where
Just switch.
it's pretty safe, honestly.
Yeah, I guess I'll roll for weather.
Okay.
What's up,
73. Clear skies. Who wants to be the last one to roll on the random encounter table?
I'll do it.
Okay. It's a clear, calm day. The end of your day, you are just coming around the island of Ransu. You can see distant, shining lights of the city of Tokay. The far northern reaches of this world of Raiden is gone from you. The weather is calmer and nicer, and this feels like the end of a fairly expansive trip. Once towards Ransu, a short trip back down to Vesrial, and this trip will be over in its entirety. During the calm night, you all are enjoying peaceful air and low wind as someone on the top deck feels the ship suddenly lurch off to the port side. It is drastic, and anyone enjoying a peaceful night is immediately kind of alerted to whatever this is. Who goes to see what happens?
Yeah, Faradir's probably up on the deck, so she'll be look.
Okay.
Asif is fucking snoozing. She can't see shit at night, so she just sleeps.
Fair enough. You see Cal at this point at the helm late into the evening. He's probably just about to switch shifts with his late night quartermaster when apparently he had to dodge a small floating lifeboat as it approached the ship head on. You begin to see it pass just by the ship. And you see a single individual currently sitting in it. You can see wiry white hair currently moving down the back of some older figure. Not really looking towards any of you. His back is kind of towards you still. And one thing Faradir notices is the ocean is still bubbling and boiling.
And this figure doesn't seem to mind.
Doesn't seem to move much.
Okay.
As the ship...
Is she the only person up there?
Did anyone else wish to go up?
Yeah, I'll probably head up.
Okay.
Just gonna, I guess, be looking at this weird person with Belric.
Yeah. Belk and Faradir, make a perception check.
I've been rolling a lot of 21s tonight.
Very interesting. You begin to see like a soft light. It's hard to notice because it is that small and soft. And as the ship begins to pass him, Cal notice it later than you do. But the figure isn't really moving. His small lifeboat is. But as he passes, you notice that small light is that his entire face is molten. There's embers coming out of his eyes. as something has scorched his entire front face.
Could I use a divine sense to see if it's like undead at all?
You use divine sense. You don't get undead. It just seems he is almost been propped up by something.
What? You guys.
Can I like look around and see if
Uh,
there's anything else around here that might be using this like as a lure?
Make an investigation check.
what would be a good strategy?
Ooh, she's not as good as those. Yeah.
Yeah, you begin to look around and are unsure of what to look for, what this could be,
You think they're gonna have a bastion?
and it's kind of too late to realize it is a trap. As suddenly there is a loud, almost explosion at the front of the ship, and you immediately feel the ship grind to a halt. Those on the bottom deck of the ship just hear this loud bang sound as two massive holes are blown into the front of the ship, and strange black ichor is suddenly rocketed into the ship. I need everyone on the bottom decks to make me a... let me see... Ooh, there's a cat in my room now. I'll make dex saving throws, please.
Kill was that?
Everyone?
Oh my lord.
Anyone who's on the bottom of the ship.
How did he live?
What time is it right now?
Dark, late. It's probably around 10.
Yes, and
Okay, cool.
after he killed two of us, so he killed us all.
Just keeping track of these spell slots. That's for Asif, not Faradir. Does Faradir need to make one though?
No, if you're on the top deck, you're fine.
Cool.
It's why I asked. What are you doing, Romeo? Sorry, this cat's being a little menace. Okay, Senti, Gamesh, are hit by this sticky substance, and you are under the effect of the web spell for the time being. You are restrained until you break free.
Alrighty.
As that substance encases the entirety of the lower deck, you hear chum, chum, chum sounds as something uses sharp objects to climb up the outer side of the ship. Turning behind you, Belric and Faradir, what you see climb the edge of the ship are strange beasts. They have molten red eyes, burning with hatred and malice. You can see they are reptilian in nature, with these long, extended, sharp, toothed jaws. They seem to have chains running up and down their body with massive, long, bone-tipped spears. They seem to have some sort of fiery nature to them. And you hear Cal scream out, "Katmir!" As the creatures get to the top of the ship. If any of you wish to roll a history check, if you wish to know anything about a Katmir, you can.
Sure, Ferda will see if she's ever heard of these things.
Any of us can make this check?
Only the people on
She's
the top
never
deck.
heard of this.
Okay.
Me and Borg know nothing. What's a lizard?
Yeah. So, I'm going to bring you to the map of the ship. Oh, it's the whole map. So, Noel is gone. Orient yourselves on the ship where you would be. At the moment, Cal is the only one on the top deck. Anyone in the main part of the sleeping deck is currently stuck. Zoo probably would have been there. So, you know. Asif, would you be on the top deck?
No, she was below deck.
So Zeed's on the top deck navigating then.
Yeah, but he does have Death Ward on him.
Yes, he is in the crow's nest.
Cast it twice today. So far.
Furbolg is probably the only one on the top deck at the moment.
Is
Acting
this
as
the
bosun.
sleeping area?
Yep.
Okay. Asif is chilling. Not anymore, but she was.
Fair enough.
It's probably down here.
Jake, I have 400 hours in this game, and I literally got an op skin like a few weeks ago. My first op skin.
We love fish people.
They usually look pretty cool.
Oh, for sure, they do. Let's get them on the map. Let's get Senti down below, Seer down below. The bosun's probably, I'll put him here on this mast for now. Behi down below. Yep, and the old man was on the port side, so the left side of the ship, so that's where you guys are currently at. So all good there. Yeah, so currently 3 Katmir have climbed the edge of your ship and are seemingly raiding all of you. Surprise, surprise. So, I'm going to need initiative, please. And that will be initiative for everyone.
Graham, I don't know if you know this, and I just discovered it. If you select multiple tokens and then do add turn, it puts all of them in the initiative order. It's so nice for when you have a lot of something.
Oh, so you just select all of them and then do it?
Yeah, you just select as many the ones you want. And
Yeah.
then
Oh, I get you.
Click and do the add turn, and it puts all of them in the turn order.
Ooh.
I figured it out 2 weeks ago. And
It
I
does
was
it.
like,
It does
"Oh
them
my God."
individually.
It doesn't roll for them, but it
No,
puts
but I
their
mean,
tokens in there.
No, I get you.
Yeah, it puts all the different tokens in. It's this is so much more efficient than having to click each one.
That does sound
It's
so efficient.
Yeah, I rolled the exact same number for Faraday and Asif. Wonderful.
Which one has higher dex?
Asif, but she's also asleep. I mean, not anymore, but she was.
Yeah, I know.
She's freshly woken
What's
up,
that?
has bed feathers.
I feel like I'm lagging. It's B again.
Okay then. I'm gonna also roll, I guess, for Zeke and everyone. That is awesome.
Zeke has, like, no hit points.
I know, I just need to know whether or not he's going to be able to escape. Zed,
One's less
you're
skeleton flesh of them.
amazing. Oh my gosh.
Did he roll a 20?
Yes, he did.
Yay, he won't die.
I love that for Zed. I really do. The standard Aarakocra speed is also +2, so he's at 22.
Nice.
Cal. Oh, good job, Cal. You did good.
Back. Left,
That's pretty
left.
standard. Average.
Oh.
This guy has a +0, so he's a 4.
Dude, he's nothing.
Okay.
Dad.
So to start off with, Zed sees this threat from the top of the
Legs.
crow's nest, and immediately is going to dive his full speed to the bottom of the
I
ship.
thought they were gonna go A, so I was like, had the better go A.
Good job, buddy.
He
knows
basically
he's made of paper.
yeah, he basically does like those kind of like air suit, like the wingsuit glide people. What they do, where they just like fly through like tight terrain, and literally he's still flying as he like goes through the doorway to the downstairs
yeah.
area.
Threads the needle.
Basically. Ooh. Yeah, he. Actually, no, he won't do that.
What was he?
It's incredibly funny how Asif
really
has
is.
like over 100 hit points and Zed has like 4.
Yeah. So Zed actually will not do that because he realizes that one of them is right there, and he would basically just get hit by it.
Can he disengage and still get pretty far?
He needs to dash to get into the ship. He's gonna just try and stealth in the top of the crow's nest for now. Which Zed's rolling amazing. He just disappears in
love
the top of
that.
the crow's nest.
What do you?
Just lays down in it. No one can see him.
Pretty much. Let's do this actually. There we go. Seer.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You are not webbed at the moment, or stuck by this sticky goo, I should say, as it has infested the bottom entirety of the ship.
Ooh. Okay.
Why? Two men.
How to get out of this one? This is a pickle. How far away am I? How far away am I from the stairs? How far up the stairs does the webbing go?
Only about to the base of the stairs.
Well, they have mid.
Okay. Since these stairs are closest to me, I'm gonna teleport. I'm gonna Misty Step 15 feet up to the top of the stairs.
Okay, good.
And then can I guess look out or what's happening?
You would have to get to this step right here
Looking off.
to kind of look out.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah. You move there and kind of look up the stairs and immediately see two red eyes just lock onto you.
Ew.
And you just hear this like fish gurgle scream towards you.
I used my bonus action. Can I use my main action to firebolt?
Sure.
Guy's screaming at me.
25 does hit.
That's 21 fire damage.
Ooh. Okay. Let's see here. .21 fire damage. Just so you know, they are not resistant to fire damage, surprisingly. But you do note like crackling, kind of like almost ember flames coming out of the eyes and the gills of this strange entity.
Oh. That's my turn.
That's your turn. Gotcha. That brings it to Green, who is, let's see. Ooh. He is going to use all of his movement since he is, well, most of his movement since he's on land. He rushes Fairdeer.
Yeah. The one has like.
Okay.
Some nice melee combat, and it's going to make 3 attacks against you, Fairdeer.
Looks like
14 to hit.
Miss.
Okay, he tries to gore you with strange spines on his body. He's going to spear you for 26 to hit,
Yeah, for sure.
which it wasn't at 20, by the way. But it is negated.
Oh yeah, I ignore. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. And then the last one is definitely a miss. And he's using 2 hands for this weapon, so it'll be... Let's see here. $15 points of piercing damage to you.
Okay.
Hmm.
Perhaps.
Interesting. Ooh, that's so rude. He has a brutal attack, so technically when he scores a critical hit with a melee weapon, he can roll one of the weapon's damage dice an additional time and add it to the extra damage of the critical hit. But since he doesn't do extra damage, he doesn't get it, which is so annoying. These creatures are
My
designed with crit
adamantium
hits
is
in
so
mind.
much better than the legendary armor. I love this breastplate.
Love that. Love that for you. That's his turn. It is Belluc's turn.
Ooh, at the end of its turn, I would like it to make a wisdom save.
Yeah.
I have to check what the DC is because I never fucking use this ability. What's my rune?
I
It's
feel like
DC. Okay. It's not very high. It's okay, it's a DC 16 wisdom save.
Is it pushing?
You said this has to make a DC. What wisdom save?
DC 16 Wisdom.
Um, that is only a 13.
Wonderful. I'm using this rune for like the second time. So it is charmed by me and can't move and is incapacitated.
Oh no. Okay.
It looked at me and I just like shook my head at it. It said, "Stop." And it does.
Gotcha. Now it is Belric's turn.
Yep, I'll just move up to blue and attack it twice.
What is purple doing, man?
Oh. Yeah, that does not hit. That one does. Why does my music not work?
And I'll use a 3rd level Divine Smite in this attack.
No!
Okay. Second. There we go. I think the bot may work now. Okay, the Divine Smite goes into it. $16, 22, 29. Yeah, 29. Okay. Is that all?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. It is Gamesh, your turn.
Alright, I have to break out of the bed.
Yes, you do. It's
Yeah.
Functions the same mostly as web. So you need to basically make a restrained creature needs to use its action to make a strength check against the spell save DC. So go ahead and make a strength check to try to break out.
This is a straight strength.
Straight strength check. Yep.
I just want to see if I have anything that might help myself. Oh, know it. I know it. Okay, hold up. Gotta have something just in case it does. I'm going to use magical guidance to re-roll that. I know that fails.
I dropped it.
Okay.
There.
That does succeed. You used your action. You break 3.
Where's my off?
All right.
Oh, really?
And I think for
Jake, where's my
aggressive,
off?
I can hear the commotion upstairs, so I'll use. Wait, how close am I to the stairs? So then that would be. Boom, boom, boom. How many feet to get up? Actually, up to the deck?
Actually, up to the deck and on top, probably just the amount of tiles where Seer is, +1, so about 5.
Okay, then I should be able to get up top then.
Okay. Yeah. Seer, you kind of have to push Seer aside a little bit, but you're able to do it. I got you.
Okay. Alright, cool.
Your old self is also in the darkness, by the way.
I saw.
Yeah. Yeah. You see.
Yeah.
There's also
See
Siokia.
Nick.
Nick was on the top deck for some reason, so we'll get rid of
Probably
him.
something.
This guy's also in the shadows, I guess.
Oh, who's this guy?
That was a.
Just a random assassin, and then there's Sebastian.
What was
First
that
these are
author's first
random
token?
random
Yeah,
Alright,
I think. Oh, here's Felgademy.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, there's some people in
Man,
the
I
shadows.
remember how fucking annoying Sebastian was.
Yeah.
To
He just
be
wouldn't stay
fair,
dead.
did we
It is not.
did he did we kill him?
I don't
He
think we ever
finally
fully
stopped
did.
coming
I,
back.
th- I think he went back to the hells and he just haven't seen him again.
Yeah, I think he just decided to leave us all.
Yeah, he finally learned the lesson that we'll just keep killing him, I guess. Or he's getting more and more powerful.
He's
The last
VEG.
no, I think the last time Sebastian
back to haunt
was
us.
seen, he was he had captured Arthur. No, Quinn.
Yeah.
He had pretended to be a guard and captured Quinn.
Yeah, that's when we came across Usador and he killed me the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think we actually killed him. We beat him and he went back to the
I think he was placed in a gem.
Was it that?
Yeah, he was like absorbed by
Yeah,
by a
that is
gem.
what happened. Yeah.
Get
Finally.
absorbed. Get absorbed, loser.
Yes, get absorbed.
That's what he
Okay.
deserved.
He just wanted us to kill him so bad.
Fair enough.
He was like obsessed with us.
I know.
I know. All right, I will use Maximilian's Earth and Grass. Haven't used this in a long time. And I will put it. Who would be best to put this on? I guess I'll put it on blue.
Blue, gotcha.
Yeah, so I need blue to make a strength save.
Strength save is only going to be an 11.
An 11, so that will fail. They will take 7 points of bludgeoning and 8 points of force damage, and they are now restrained.
Nice. Oh, did I show you what these look like, by the way?
And I had a quicken spell back.
This is
Lava lizard.
fish lizard people, for sure.
Alright. For them to get out, they have to make a strength check against the knight.
Yeah. And they take the 8, right, too?
Yeah, because I cast the spell.
Gotcha. That is 15 damage. Took me so long to realize what that was. Okay. Is that all?
Oh yeah, that's nothing else I can do.
Okay. Does your hand take damage, by the way?
No.
No. Okay.
It does not.
Good.
It's not stated in the spell.
Good to know. That brings it to blue, actually. Who is restrained, sadly. So it's going to make its 3 attacks against Belric. And not try to escape. So these are disadvantage.
66.
Miss. With the gore, and then the spear. That's an at 1, so that's automatic. Not going to work. Last one. Ooh, okay. Double 18s. So 24?
Yep, that hits.
Nice.
Ooh.
These are magic weapons, by the way. wrong die. He's two-handing it. "16 points of piercing damage. And that is all. Cal is... Let me make a perception check for Cal.
T-spawn. That guy died.
Cal will ask out for orders. Trying to see if either Seer or one of your group wants to like give him a command. Otherwise, he's just gonna keep steering the ship, slightly concerned at the state that things are happening. Asif.
Okay. Asif
Yeah.
looks at her armor. Is like, no, I don't have time to put that on because she was asleep. But grabs her shield and goes to the top deck. So her AC is lower.
Good to
and
know.
how much movement would it take to get up there?
Once you get to the stairs, it's an additional 5.
Yeah. So once you get to where Seer is, it's an additional 5 feet. So if you can...
Okay, so that's 20. 25. That's
yeah, I
as
forgot.
far as she can go, because she is...
Quinn is
Not as
standing on the
fast.
other steps upwards. Oops. That was a mistake.
Let me see what she wants to do.
Nope.
She can't cast Shatter, because it'll fuck up the ship.
That is true.
Most of her spells will. They're all so destructive. Like Call Lightning. That'll hurt the ship.
That's why Spirit Guardians.
That's true.
Spiritual weapon. Same mind.
Inflict wounds.
You know what? Yeah, I'll summon my spiritual weapon, because I haven't done that in so long. I need my little squid guy.
Squid.
And I'll
soldier.
put it, like, here. Just kind of floating.
Is he owl rare?
And I'm gonna
Where's
cast
the
that
squid
at,
Ego balance?
we'll do 4th level. Just to get that extra little bit of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Bomb.
Maggio.
What was the last battle with the squid?
It was actually pretty recent, if I'm not mistaken.
I know it was.
It was the one where we were fighting the gnolls.
Yeah.
Yes. There it is. That's the battlefield I was looking for.
Okay.
There we go. I have too many battlefields open.
There's never enough.
I mean, you're right. Asif, you can control that, I believe.
Yeah, I want to put it here.
Ooh, fancy.
And then attack with it.
Okay. 28 does hit.
Ooh. He uses, I guess, Faradir's doing this. Oh, nice.
Damn. Yeah, that
That
does hurt.
is... Wait, I'm not sure that damage is right. 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one's abs with the.
I think that might be incorrect.
Yeah, that's abs. That's up there somewhere.
Yeah.
You see him?
It should only be 1 extra d8, not 2 extra d8s. So take 5 off of that.
Okay. I got you.
I don't know why it's rolling 2. I'll fix that. And then action, going to do. What's the range on this? Arc lightning at this a one,
Smoke for you.
Ooh, okay.
which I believe is a roll to hit. That is the wrong character sheet. No wonder I couldn't see my spells.
That does not hit.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, they are wearing bone half
Two
plate.
ticket. It was at 11.
Okay, that's her turn.
Okay. Nice little damage. Fairdeer.
Alrighty.
Oh, did
We've
you?
had a long rest since our last,
Yes.
since I took some damage, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Just small
I
little encounters.
will.
No.
This guy's charmed, so I don't really have to worry about him.
You were attacking blue, right?
He's a good
Yes.
I hit it with my spiritual weapon.
Remember, just for everyone, remember that one's restrained, so attacks have advantage on it.
Oh, I'll roll again just in case I crit on it.
Well, the arc
Those.
lightning, right?
I don't.
He is equal.
No, I was aiming at red with arc lightning.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
yeah, you're right, you're right.
Spiritual weapon didn't crit though. So for Faradir, she is going to move.
What?
Right over here, and she's gonna pull out her sword with a shiny blue blade on it, and point it ahead of her, and cast
Jake
lightning
Bauer.
bolt
There you go.
on those two because they're so beautifully lined up.
Yes.
Not very good damage. Also, I don't think it gets. I don't have. Shouldn't have had Giant Might clicked on that. Not terrible damage, but well. The DC is 16 though, not 17.
Got you. This one
There's
has.
just no way for me to make it 16.
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh my god. it's
17
Palace.
for red, and then blues are strained. I think you have disadvantage.
Pretty sure disadvantage for restrained, yeah.
Yeah. I just threw a dice across my desk. It just rolled so far.
Yeet.
Yeeted it so far. That is a failure from blue, though.
Cool. And on a success, it takes half.
Yes.
And then as a bonus action, I will Giant Might and become big.
As you should.
Kind of tilt the ship back a little bit.
The ship begins to slightly sink into the water. Definitely slows it down. For sure.
Sorry, guys, I sunk the ship. My bad. I only weigh like 800 pounds.
Nah, it's nothing.
That's barely anything.
Okay.
Guys,
Hmm.
place clear.
Red is not liking
Marcus, if
the
you want-
situation going on right now.
What do you... How, dude?
Red is going to disengage from you, Gamash.
I was on site and no one's on it, and then
Childish.
He moves there, and as his battle rush, he's going to make a gore attack against Belric. It's only a 20 to hit. Oh, with advantage, because he is flanking. That's why he moved there. Still only a 20 to hit.
That's not hitting Belric.
Nope. Completely
Nope.
misses.
Which is probably a good thing. Saren is just sees everyone coming out of the one hole, and so he's just gonna go to the top deck. Get out of the way of the action. Senti. I believe you are stuck, so you need to make a strength check. I mean, yes, you can.
no.
You were just below deck. That is the only issue. In the bottom deck where you're at, probably a pretty sizable creature. It could not get up the stairs per se, but you could definitely
Where?
be
It's
there.
purple.
Hmm. I mean, you could always turn into a creature with a higher strength to try to break out. Or just, risk it. DC's not too
Turn
high.
into a worm.
Just a
Just
worm.
wiggle out.
Dragon.
Where's purple, man? What is he doing?
Interesting. Okay.
And when I'm wet, where we going, Jake?
Yeah. Let's do this. Just a little guy.
Just a little guy.
So you're summoning the dragon spirit to try to break you out then?
Interesting plan.
It's definitely gonna break off its braces if it tries to chew through that. Like getting a Jolly Rancher.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and make a strength check for the dragon, I guess. Oh no. Yeah, you're still stuck. But now the dragon's summoned. A little guy.
Just a little guy.
Let's go mid.
Um,
I don't think we ever go mid.
it might be able to like squeeze.
Maybe we do.
It's only large. It's more like this size. Yeah, it can definitely squeeze through the hole. If you want it to go to the top deck, definitely can. Put him there or something. He did use his action to try to help you, but he does use the movement to get there. What's his movement speed, actually? 30 feet? Yeah, that's about it.
No, there's a cat.
Perfect. Zeed sees his opening and dashes down flying right past you, Gamesh and Seer, and is now below deck, where he feels a little safer
I heard the.
with everything that's going on. Seer.
Let's go. One on A. Last one's on A. Let's push B. There's no point in fighting.
Seer.
He's gonna be take the full slate.
You're muted.
And with 4 guys, it's gonna be hard to do.
Sorry, I forgot I was muted.
4.
Could I go up a little bit around Gamesh to cast a spell and then go back downstairs a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, great. That's what I'm gonna do.
Run, guys. I had an up on connection.
And I guess I'll just.
Did you buy me an up?
Hmm.
You want minigun?
This one is currently charmed and can't do anything. But if
Yeah,
you damage it, it'll not be anymore.
Which I assume I don't know. I was gonna attack red.
Broken. Now it's broken.
I am.
Oh my lord, Jade.
I'm just gonna chill touch red.
Okay.
I don't.
Go ahead.
I could summon something, but that'd be too predictable of me.
That'd be too
21
predictable.
hits.
Ten necrotic.
10 necrotic damage. That is a poor roll.
I'm going minigun.
That's your turn?
Bonus action. Bonus action. I'll give Gamesh Bardic Inspiration on my way back behind him.
They moved back.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Green is in a stupor. Belric.
Way
I will attack blue. And blue is still restrained, right?
Yes, he is. Hits. Okay.
Yeah.
Hits. Ooh. Yeah, he's on the brink of death. Blue is not looking very good.
I'm going mid again.
Would I be able to put a divine spell in now, or is it a bit too late?
Sure.
Jake, you wanna go first?
It's after you roll the attack and damage, you can do it, I believe. Which is kind of crazy.
I think I tagged him.
I think I'll just use just the first level.
Let's go. Wait, what? Wait, I got 2 kills there? Wait. Wait, what? Jake, did I?
12.
Dang,
So
thanks.
close. Yeah.
It's weird, I didn't even get
Uh,
that kill.
Anything else?
Dude, this guy's got an auto.
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Gamesh.
One sec. I forgot to roll for my
Charges.
Yeah.
He's tagged.
Okay. How's everyone looking?
Blue is about to be gone. Green is stunned and hasn't really been touched. And red's taken a bit of damage.
Okay. Then I will.
Where?
I think it was at 30 feet.
Oh, I missed.
Snap. Alright. Sorry, they hit me. Look at the spell again. Have you
No.
used.
No, I don't know why he was using it.
So it's 30 feet. Alright. I'll move right here. That's 50, that's 10 feet. Alright. Then I will use my action to move my Earthen Grasp here, and I need green to make a strength save.
Green fails it, probably. It's only an 8.
Yep. Alright. They will take 7 points of bludgeoning damage. And they are now restrained.
I have been mid.
Just so you know, Green was in a stupor. They were not reactive.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Gotcha. They take the damage. They break out of the
I
stupor.
have someone on mid while you guys
Oh, and that was gonna be a quicken spell, by the way.
Yeah.
So that would be a bonus action for me.
Okay.
And then, as my main action, I'm going to use Chain
I
Lightning.
like having purple as a distraction in mid.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's going to target red, then it's going to jump to blue and green.
Gotcha.
So I need all of them to make dexterity saving throws. And since green is restrained, they have disadvantage.
Love that. Blue fails. Red fails with that 1. And that's a failure from green as well. All of them.
And then, alright, so then y'all take 54 points of lightning. And then red takes an additional 8 points of force.
Oh my gosh.
1A, 1. There's nothing B. Go B. I'm pretty sure.
So that is a total of 64, I believe.
1 snipers and 1
62 for
62.
red.
62. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, blue is immediately dead. They had like no health left. And
Okay.
54. Man, damn. Yeah, they're looking very rough. Red is more than bloodied at this point, and
Okay.
green's taking that damage.
All right. Then I'll back up because if he wants to hit me, he has to have to come get me.
Fair enough. That's blue out of the initiative. Okay. No one shouted out a command for Cal. So he has stayed his course. You hear Cal yell from the back of the ship, "We have 3 more incoming!" As you hear the water splashing around the ship, you assume there's 3 more about to jump on the deck. Or are preparing themselves to do so.
Dude, I just got killed by my teammate.
Okay.
Cal will try evasive maneuvers, but he's not early
Don't
enough.
kill.
Asif.
There's no point.
This changes things. Can I hear where the splashes are coming from?
Yeah, you hear it around the same side of the ship.
Like over here?
On the same side that you were at and where they came up earlier. So on the right side of the ship, on the starboard side.
I don't know what that means. Over here
Yeah, right side of the ship.
or over here? Okay,
Yeah,
right side.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm gonna cast a spell, and it might be useless, but I'm gonna cast Storm's Wake. What's the area of this again? It's a spell I've literally never used before. Okay, 20-foot diameter sphere. So that's like fireball sized, I guess? So I'll center it. That's not a ruler. I'll center it here. So that it gets like this whole area, but it doesn't hit Belric. But it's like all this stuff. And I'll just post the description there. I basically create a ball of storm.
Is it going to follow us? Because the ship's moving.
That's a good point. It'll not do that. So I guess I'm not gonna cast it, because that's a really good point. I forgot we were on a moving ship. It's such a cool spell. Blah.
Sorry, I just felt like
No, that makes that's a fair point. I'll just cast Guiding Bolt at this thing. Ooh, wait. These things like jumped before they got on the ship, right?
I think that's how they got the ship.
Yeah.
I want to hold my action. I'm sorry if you can hear noises in the background. My family is loud.
Same.
I want to hold my action to cast Shatter on the first one I see while it's still in the air before it's close enough to the ship for it to wreck the ship. So like mid-air jump, I want to cast Shatter on it.
Okay.
So I'll move over to this side of the ship to do so. So I can move here so I can get a better view. And I'll be casting Shatter at 5th level. Hopefully I can get more than one of them. That's it for Asif. I guess bonus action. She can move her spiritual weapon and attack red. Forgot I summoned that.
Okay. $27 does hit.
Okay, so it just does 14. Because I just need to fix it. And I forgot to fix it. But I'll do that now.
I gotcha. I don't know why I moved it. You could have hit from there. Okay then. Brings Faradir.
Yes.
It's your turn again, Laura.
I know. It's great. So many turns. I am gonna stomp. I guess I just kind of step off this ledge here.
Well, pretty much, yeah.
I'm simply too big for this ship. Want to get... Let me measure this. Okay, yeah. If I like... No, I can't do that. Crap. Okay. Alright, I'll just stand there and hold my action to hit. If something's in range. And I'll activate my Uvar rune. No, Haug rune. The resistance one. That's the turn.
Okay. Well, red no longer needs to try to wake up green, because green's awake. Kind of stuck now. So that's just gonna be 3 attacks against Belric. Why not?
Oh yeah, I forgot about green. Whoops.
Yeah. That's a miss. That's a nat 1. That's a... yeah. Red does not hit you whatsoever, Belric. Just keeps going. He's just doing his own thing. Senti. Dragons go. Also, you can use your own action to try to break free.
Oh my. Did Cindy take off the belt of giant strength?
She gave that to Faradir, and then Faradir traded it in
Oh, right.
for her better one.
Ooh.
Which I realize now was kind of a shitty thing to do. I forgot it was a gift.
Oh no.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Senti is the only one stuck in the bowels of the ship. As well as like most of the crew, who's not really gonna fight in this scenario. Damn. Yeah, you can control your dragon though. I'll give you full control so you can move him where you want to as well, Senti. $13 does not hit.
You can move it around so it can plank.
Yeah, if you wanted to do that before, yeah, I'll move it for you if you want. Just roll again. $19 does hit. 15 does not. I'll take those two as the advantage. So 15, that whole attack does not hit. Yeah. Doesn't it get a breath as well? $13. Fair enough. I mean, you could try to angle it. Like, from here, you could probably move there and just try to angle it so it is only towards red and green, maybe? I don't know. It also depends on, like, what type of damage it does. I mean, you could have chosen. I don't think you said which type of dragon it was.
Yeah, you choose it when you cast the spell.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, we don't have any idea which one is good for this.
Sure. If you wish to roll, just roll.
A D10 would be the easiest because it's only the 5. I think it's just the chromatic colors, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
You could just roll a d5.
Yeah. Well, I guess you could If you were to go typically in order, I'd be green. All right, poison.
Okay. Yeah. Poison it is, which really doesn't do damage to ships,
Yeah.
typically. Is it a cone?
Yeah, that one should be.
Here, let me... Ooh. What type of cone is it? 30-foot cone?
30 foot.
So it's... like that? Oh, this is so... Can you guys see this?
Yeah, I would. If I had to say, put it on no snapping. It makes it easier to put it where you want to put it at.
Oh, fair enough, fair enough. Snapping.
So if she moved a little, if she just moved the dragon a little bit down, we should be able to get both of them without
I do like this new feature so much.
Yeah,
That's so convenient. Oh my goodness.
it makes it so much easier.
Mm-hmm. Especially for like items that are not really like in the spell list, because like
Yeah.
know, cone spells are kind of annoying, but like dragon cones are worse. That is awesome. Yeah. Save against your DC. This is Dex or what type of save is this?
Dex.
Dex save?
Dexterity. 18.
18. Red passes, green fails. Oh my gosh. Red is still alive.
Cinti, what's your wisdom score? Oh, it should be 19 then. Yeah, I was say because
It's
Yeah,
still a
wait.
success. It was an 18 plus 2. It was a 20.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, your score like is it is this the 19 right now?
What's your wisdom?
Yeah.
19.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then it's 18. Yeah.
Okay.
We gotta max out your wisdom, Cinti.
Honestly. I think we have one more ASI, right?
Yeah, one more.
We need to find those magic books that increase your skills.
Yeah.
They have to spend like 2 weeks reading.
Mm-hmm. They're out there.
Yeah, go find them.
We need to find the magic book library, guys.
All right.
I'm sure it's very easy and convenient to find.
Oh, for sure. Fair enough. Okay. That's Senti's go. At the top of the initiative, the 3 other Ketmir are going to attempt to climb the ship, but Asif, you have a surprise for them.
Yeah. Ooh, I can hit all 3 with my shatter.
Yes, you can.
Amazing. I need them all to make con saves, I think.
I believe.
I'll let you
I
know in
believe
a
so.
second.
For shatter, it should be.
It
Where's
should be,
shatter?
yeah.
There it is.
One got a nat 20.
Okay, and I'm gonna use a channel divinity to max out the damage. So it's just the what's
One got a 19.
6 times 8. 48. My DC is 20.
Your DC's 20?
68, so 48 thunder damage.
48 thunder damage.
Mm-hmm. Now I get 3 uses of Channel Divinity.
Nice,
Because
nice,
I'm
nice.
so cool.
Is halved to 2 of them to 24.
Okay. And then spiritual weapon is gonna attack Red again.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, that was my
Oh
reaction.
yeah,
Never
that
mind.
was
Not
your
my turn.
reaction. Yeah, that was you
I forgot.
seeing them about to come up.
Whoops.
So this is gonna
Yeah.
make their climb much more difficult now that they've been hit by this. So let's see. Disadvantage. Okay. Okay. The 2 that saved only save mainly because they drop from the ship. And the ship going at such an innate and fast speed flies past them. Only Orange is able to stay aboard the ship as he's clinging
Sick.
on.
Yeah. I made a character who's so good at range, and then a character who's so bad at range. Truly
Love that.
polar opposites.
So descending order, we have Seer, I believe.
Lovely.
Z to save for now.
For now. He has Death Ward though, so he can die one time and then he's okay, and he won't die.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna pop out again.
Dude, my watch just
No, I don't
talked
want
to
to move
me.
there. I see orange, right?
Yes.
Yeah, no. Orange is still clinging onto the edge of the ship.
Okay. I just need to double check. I don't know how far up he got. I assume I. Okay, so if I move here, I won't be in. I won't know I'm moving into melee range of anything.
No.
So in
Yeah.
that case.
I will say you probably saw Asif kind of fire off something over the side of the ship.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think I can see red from here, though.
I mean, yeah, I'd say so. Well, Asif is probably flying, so you can probably see through the large creature. I'd say that.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah, Asif is definitely flying, for sure.
I'm just gonna 4th level magic missile red. What? 6. D4 plus 6. That's a 4th level spell. I'm so sorry. Force damage on red.
Yeah, red had like 8 health left, so that's enough.
I rolled so many 4s and so many 1s.
Perfectly balanced, as all
I got,
things should be.
I got like 1 normal number.
Yup, love that. Okay.
There are 2 wolves inside of you. One rolls a 1, the other rolls 4s.
Yeah. Almost a mixed magic missile damage.
That's awesome. Okay. Anything else?
No.
Got you. Green is going to attempt to break free. Which is a failure. That's Green's action. You do note that the hand is burning up. You get the assumption that to grapple these entities is painful, as they do have some sort of heated body. But luckily, the hand doesn't take damage. So, love that.
It's just getting charred.
You hear this strange, kind of raspy language come from the beast as Orange climbs the side, sees its ally in dire stress, and sees no other allies on the top deck, and just sees all of you turn towards it. And being not stupid, it drops in the water.
Tactical retreat.
It just left Green to
Um,
die.
So between Belric, Gamesh, and Faradir, what do you do? And Asif, actually, before this entity goes.
I mean, we probably just kill it, honestly.
Oh. Yeah, you kill
Or
it?
like, I don't know. Do we want to hold it for questioning or something? Do we want to let, like, catch and release, throw it back in the ocean?
And you want to make a history check? Who haven't made it before?
I haven't made one.
Asif
Make a
hasn't
history
made
check.
one, so she'll do it. She's not good at it because she can barely read, but she knows stuff. Wow. The one book she read.
Yeah. Seer, the least amount that you know is that the Katmirs are a clan of essentially infernal predators. They hunt in northern waters and are resistant to cold. Gamesh and Faradir.
It's Asif, not Faradir.
Oh, Asif. Sorry.
Faradir got like a 5 earlier.
Yeah, you're right.
She's never even seen a fish.
Yeah, they had a supposedly they are accursed people who began to pray to a powerful dark creature that turned them to fish people, and they adopted the way of the water with rapid extravagance and a horrid transformation into what they are currently. They are evil and very dangerous, and they like to eat people.
Yes, we probably should catch and release this one.
Probably not. Probably won't appreciate it.
Probably not.
I assume we just kill it.
That's fine by me.
We all converge like vultures.
Honestly, Faradir could just go up and snap its neck. So
Just like the principal Atlas feeding frenzy.
Yeah, it had 74 hit points left, so it take a little bit more than just snapping its neck. There is.
Oh damn, that's a lot of hit points.
Yeah, you didn't touch it really. It got dazed.
That's true.
You walked
I charmed
away.
it.
Yeah, you charmed it. It got restrained, so it just hasn't done anything. No one's really hit it. So you just like all walk up and just demolish this entity. This creature is just absolutely destroyed.
It's also a terrifying way to die.
Yeah, very much so. Does anyone wish to salvage anything from it?
Can I?
You can take its horns, all of their
I'd love
horns.
to.
Alright.
Yeah,
I
Ace
got.
wants to grab something that looks cool.
I gotta head off. I gotta head.
We're about to end it, yeah.
Okay. Alright,
Um,
fun session though.
Yeah.
See you guys next week.
See you next week.
Yeah.
Next week,
Let's see here.
I'll make a note to myself to collect those horns.
Yeah, Asaph just wants something that looks cool. We forgot to do the Yistrid message.
No! We're fools!
When I loaded up Roll20, I saw it in the chat, and I was like, "Oh yeah, we have to do that today." And then we didn't. She
You're
better
so
not be dead.
smart. She died because we forgot to send a message to her.
Yo.
Yeah.
Um,
It's been days
consequences
since we went to Paradeer asked.
just so you know,
But they both just forgot.
the horns can be used to make a brew called a potion of glacial resistance, allowing you to breathe underwater for 1 hour and give you resistance to cold damage.
Asaph takes one and just puts it in our pocket.
Yeah, it takes about 4 hours of work. Just so you know. But with that, that is the last encounter of your lengthy journey. Stopping by the fair city of Ransu, you repair part of your ship, and in only another day's journey, find yourselves back at Vestrial, dropping off Damien. With that, your main journey in the north, the main goal, is partially complete. Or as complete as it can be. New goals will now have to be made, and we'll see where we go from there. Yeah, that's where we're going to end the session today.
Out of order.
Wahoo!
Yeah, nice little travel session.
Almost as fun as a beach episode. We haven't had one of those in a while. We need to find a bathhouse.
Yeah. I was hoping to see more of Asaph's spells. I wanted to allow you to have many opportunities to kind of bust those out if you needed.
Yeah, let me use the spells I made and then abandoned immediately.
Yep.
So I wanted to cast Storm's Wake, but
I know.
we were moving.
It would have been fine. I should have said it would have been fine. It would have moved with the ship.
Yeah, I can move the storm, guys. Don't worry about it. It
It
makes sense.
moves with whatever surface it's on top of. So if the ship's moving, it's gonna move with the ship.
Mowgli.
For sure.
Yeah. Well, thank you all for playing.
Thank you.
And Belric, if you really are interested in doing the spooky one shot, if you need anything from me, let me know. If you want to make your own Roll20 and do that way, that can easily be done.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'll probably do that.
Fair enough. Yeah, just let me know.
Yeah, okay.
Sounds good. Have a good night.
Yep.
All
Good night.
right.
Night.